Russell. Thank you for having me. So my name is Antoine Dupuy. I am currently the Health, Wellness and Performance Manager of Nantes Esports, an association, French association of esports. And I'm also an RF member. RF is the Association for Francophone Studies and Research about esports. I've got a license in ergonomics and sports science, and also a master degree called ergonomics and engineering in physical activity. To me, a performance coach can bring health and can improve players' performance. How? Just thanks to physical activity, for example, or some routine and exercise, stretching, some advice about lifestyle, like hydration, how to optimize your sleeping time. It's about cognitive and mental aspects, and also physical aspects. So we can bring the two things together and try to improve players' performance in esports, even if it's not in the game. We are not talking about the game. We are not experts or specialists about Valorant, Overwatch, League of Legends, or anything else, but we can, by some strategies, improve performance and health and wellness of the players. That's a good question. An exercise routine can bring some, I would say, like before, that's two parts, cognitive part and physical part. So exercise routine would be good for the health of the player. It will bring ability to manage stress, because when you are practicing exercise, you are applying positive stress on your body, and the body reacts and knows how to manage the stress. So you've got used to manage the stress when you are playing at a competitive level. It could bring also a sort of focus time. If you are doing it every day, very regularly, you will have benefits on your performance, your cognitive performance, but also physical performance, and you will be more focused on your game. So yeah, I can describe it. As a warm-up, I usually begin like top to the bottom. So we will begin by the head and finish by the feet and all in general. Well, warm-up in esports, you can do some endurance aerobic exercise to help to increase your heartbeat, your heart rate. So yeah, you can begin with aerobic exercise to increase your heart rate, but you can also do some movements for your articulation, your joints, for being reactive when you have to play, when you have to play against people. What I do, and to avoid injury too, what I do is rotation, like 12 rotation of the head, like this, for the neck muscle. You can also do shin tuck like this. Again, 12 reps. Also, some shoulder rotation. You can go on one way and on the other way. You can also go for the arm warm up, like the elbow. Can do some movement like this. 10 reps. You can go for wrist rotation very gently. Don't forget to breathe when you do the routine and the warm up. And finally, you can do some exercises with your fingers, like oppose your fingers, extend it, do some exercise motor coordination to warm up a bit. And yeah, thanks to that, you will be able to recruit better your muscle and be more accurate when you play. Oh, that's a difficult question. Yeah, so it depends if you are comparing a very average person, like just the WHO, the World Health Organization, typical exercise time for a week, or if you are comparing an esports player and an athlete, traditional athlete, I would say. The routine, the exercise for esports players are based on their sedentary level and the fact that they are sitting for prolonged time. So we are trying to avoid sedentarity and avoid the injuries related to sedentarity, like inflammation, tendinopathies, carpal tunnel syndrome sometimes. So we are trying to do exercise that will allow the players to handle a long time playing in front of their computer while they are sitting. Even if you have to do some breaks, you can easily prepare your body to handle. So that's different from a traditional athlete or even an average person. Yeah. Yeah, I can. So to cool down, you have the different strategies. If you are really experiencing pain and yeah, really experiencing pain, you can use ice at the end of your play. But that's the extreme advice, I would say. So you can just do some breaks to cool down. So wake up for like just 1 minute. There is a study, recent study that say that when you are doing more frequent break, not long but frequent, you will decrease the continuous muscle activity of certain muscles. So you can do this. So just break and wake up and go for a walk for 1 minute, and maybe go find your water bottle and drink. Between the games, every 30 minutes, you can stretch. You have some stretches for the neck. You can go like this. Yeah, don't forget to breathe in when you are you begin the movement, and breathe out when you are at the extreme point, like this. So you can do an upper trapezius stretching. You have to, yeah, do this. You have to lower your shoulder The classic ones are the flexors, stretching the flexors up like this. You can also do extensors one. So you can do it with your fist or like this. So you bring, yeah, like this. You will feel something here. You can also do it for your fingers. Some stretching like this, some like this. You can do this. You feel the stretching here. I think that is all to cool down. That's a really good question, but you have to know what kind of population you. If it's amateur players, you will go for like a step by step. They have work sometimes, and you can go like they are full time on esports. Just try to improve their physical activity, the time they are practicing exercise, even if it's for, if they are doing nothing, like 0 minutes of exercise a day, you will go for maybe 15 minutes, 10 minutes a day, like just a series of repetition of a certain exercise, easy exercise to like body weight exercise. If it's for semi-professional or professional, typical training week would be 2 days with strength conditioning, a lot of aerobic exercises, because it seems like aerobic exercise, and we know that there is a review from Adam Toth and colleagues that's showing that aerobic exercise are good for cognitive function, reaction time, decision making, and things like that. So aerobic exercise, strength conditioning, and some physical activity, maybe just sports they like to practice. It can be, I don't know, swimming, climbing, things like that. I am not the right person to answer about nutrition. I am not a specialist. I'm trying to improve my level about it, but to go for some evidence and know a bit about it. But what I can say, it's about hydration. You have to be hydrated when you play. It's like sports activity. I say to my player to drink frequently a cup of water every 30 minutes, like this, to not be dehydrated. Otherwise, you will impair your performance, your cognitive performance, and your physical performance too, because the blood and is made, the plasma blood is made for about 95% of water. If you are dehydrated, your blood will not be as fluid as it has to be. The blood flow will not be good enough to think optimally and react rapidly. And drink water. Try to avoid caffeine and energy drinks for your health in general. Firstly, you have to go for a routine to improve your quality and quantity, your sleeping quality and quantity. You have to do things like stop screen time 30 minutes before bedtime. because there is some effects with blue lights that are inhibiting melatonin secretion, which is the sleep hormone. So you need it to want to go to sleep. And when you are in front of a screen, you are doing exciting things. So you really don't want to go to sleep because you are entertained. You can also, to improve sleep, I was telling that you have to go for routines. You can maybe read something. You have to have a cool down routine before going to sleep. So it can be reading, writing, maybe listen to calm music. You have to go to sleep when you are already fatigued. If you are experiencing difficulties to find sleep, go for a walk, do something not exciting. So don't go on your smartphone and check some things, but go for a walk, drink a cup of water, and go to bed after. That's an interesting question. So the biggest challenge in esports, according to me, is maybe the lack of scientific evidence, the lack of literature about esports. But you have some topics related to esports, like office workers. There are similitudes. You can compare it. Also, an exciting point because we need to explore some topics and some fields about esports and neuroscience, physiology. One of my projects is to I'm looking for PhD opportunities, so I want to explore these fields. Yeah, I think it's possible to be an health, wellness, and performance coach. If you want to be paid for it, you have some opportunities right now, I think, but they are rare. Yeah, you can be, but you have to be patient and yeah, try to show that you have the knowledge and the passion about it on social media, I think. The advice I would say that you have to be volunteer and do it do some work for free sometimes. I know it can be difficult, but if you are doing it for free, you will have more opportunities to have some experience in this job. So you will be in contact with players, and you will finally understand what are their real problems.
How can people get in contact with you?
Yeah, on Twitter at Antoine Dupuy with caps on A and G underscore.
Okay, thank you for your time, Antoine.
Thank you, Russell. That was really good of you. Thank you.